Hey everyone, my name's Still Fox.
And I'm KFC Dad. Welcome back to the Mayan Fox channel, and this is Premier League predictions week number
11.
As always, we have special guest Wesley Schnauzer on the show tonight. At the current moment, he's laying down and not very interested. Wake up, Wes! Wake up!
Wake up! Wake up!
We'll get him up and we'll make sure he does the show.
Work.
Sorry about that, guys. Just caught me napping there. I'm just having a little rest. But I'm back now with the Premier League prediction blog week number 11.
So the scores from last week: in number one place is KFC Dad with a massive 85 points. In second place is Mind the Silver Fox. He's come back from third place to second place with 55 points.
And clearing, coming.
And dropping into third place is Wesley Schnauzer, the lazy dog.
Sleeping all the time, not working.
Yeah, that's why he's dropped down into third place with 54 points. So that's the scores from last week. Don't forget, guys, to like and subscribe.
And smash the like, it's for free. Get down there and come on, like. Come on, get down there, likes and more. We get more likes, Dad. Come on, what likes you want?
How many likes? Well, we're still trying to reach that 50. We did get to 49
on the championship one.
So we're nearly there. Come on, guys, hit that like button. Right then, so game number one is
Brentford against Bournemouth.
Brentford against Bournemouth. Now, Brentford, they played Fulham on Monday night, didn't they?
They got lost 2-1 against Fulham.
They did. They lost 2-1 against Fulham. Previous to that, they had that 7-goal thriller against Ipswich, didn't they? They won that in the last 9 seconds, 4-3. Bournemouth, they're on a roll. They haven't lost in their last 3.
Yeah.
In their last game.
They're doing really well.
Yeah, in their last game they
won against Manchester City. I can't believe it.
Yeah, they beat Manchester City 2-1. Previous to that game, they drew 1-1 with Aston Villa. And previous to that,
they beat Arsenal.
So I don't know. They've had some kryptonite or some heavy Red Bull. Right. So, what's your prediction for this one?
I'm going for another win for Bournemouth, 2-1.
Yeah, I think you're right, mate. I think they have had lots of Red Bull.
Lot vodkas.
And I'm gonna go 2-1 as well for this one. So let's see what Mr. Schnauzer, the lazy Schnauzer, is doing. And what's your prediction, Wes?
I'm not working today.
Brentford versus Bournemouth, two very good teams. I think this will be a 1-1 draw. Bournemouth doing slightly better, beating Arsenal and Man City, and then drawing with Villa. I think this will be a draw.
Game number 2 is
Crystal Palace against Fulham.
Crystal Palace versus Fulham. Now, Crystal Palace were in the bottom 3 not so long ago, but they have crawled out of that bottom 3 with a win and a draw in their last 2 games.
Not too bad for them.
Yeah. What was their last game? Who did they play the last game?
For Wolves.
Yes.
It was 2-2 draw.
Yeah, they got a Desmond in that one. And
the last one, they won 1-0 against Spurs.
They did. So they have climbed out and they're just above the relegation zone at the moment.
Yes. Fulham got a win last night. They were losing 1-0 and they come up a 2-1 or win.
Yeah. Fulham, they're a very hard team to beat. A very good side as well. Marco Silva's got them playing very well. And
They could get in the Europa League.
yeah. So what do you think is going to happen in this one then? What are you
It'll
going to
be
predict?
a tough game, hard. I've been battled. I can see it now. Fulham will win 2-1.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think they are a very difficult team to beat. Crystal Palace, now that they've had those couple of promising results, they could do something, but I don't know. I'm going to go for a 3-1 Fulham win. So that's my prediction for that one. And what about Mr. Schnauzer? Mr. Schnauzer, what's your prediction for this one?
Wakey.
Crystal Palace versus Fulham at London Derby. I think this will be a 2-1 Fulham win. Fulham won their last game and Crystal Palace drew their last game and just above the relegation zone now. But I think Fulham will be too strong.
Game number 3 is,
West Ham against Everton.
yes, West Ham United against Everton.
Against Skinty Scousers.
Yeah, West Ham are getting pummeled 3-0 by Nottingham Forest in their last game. Fans and not very happy with Lopetegui at the moment, are they?
They want him out.
You're always saying that.
They've been saying it.
Okay, well, they're not doing so great. And so, I don't know, grass isn't always greener on the other side.
Something is going on in
You're
there.
stuck with Moyes. Right, what about the other team?
Everton lost 1-0 against Southampton.
It did.
Big loss for them.
That's their first loss in their last 5 games. They were doing all right until then. I think they've got 9 points in the table, just below Leicester at the moment in the table.
Why are you bringing that up, Detender?
I'm just saying their position in the table.
Oh, yeah.
Right, so what are you going to say for this one, mate?
I'm sitting on the fence this one for 2-2 draw.
A Desmond, I'm going to sit on the fence as well. I've gone for a 1-1 draw. So that's us done. What about Mr. Schnauzer?
West Ham United versus Everton. Both teams losing in their last games. I think Everton will edge this 2-1. West Ham losing to Nottingham Forest in their last game. And Everton losing to Southampton. But I think Everton will have just that little bit more.
Game number 4 is...
It's at Molyneux. It's Wolves versus
Is that where?
Southampton.
Wolves against Southampton. Where?
St Mary's.
It's not at St Mary's. Where is it at?
Molyneux.
What's Molyneux?
Wolves.
Molyneux. Not do. Molyneux. Okay, so Wolves against Southampton. Southampton getting a win against Everton in their last game.
Adam Armstrong scored.
I don't know.
And Strong.
Adam Armstrong. Say arm. Look, arm.
Armstrong.
Adam Armstrong. Okay, so let's get back to the prediction. Wolves drawing their last 2 games, picking up a little bit of form, and Southampton winning their last game. It's a tough one, this one.
They got first win in the Premier League.
They have. Wolves are the only team now, I think, without a win in the Premier League. But what you go for?
I don't think Saints will win this one. I'm saying the Wolfpack will win 2-1.
Yeah, I think they're going to get their first win as well. I think they've played very well in their last 2 games. Southampton have played well in their last game as well.
And also they got a draw against Brighton 1-1 first game. And then also got a draw again. But they got a good striker from there. It's a Brazil player. It's very good control. Calica H-U and then Cunha. It's got that one who scored against at Brighton.
Okay. Right. So I agree with you. I think it's going to be 2-1 to Wolves. Sorry, Saints fans. Sorry, football mind. Yeah. What about Mr. Schnauzer? What's he got to say about this?
Are you Wolf fan, Wes? Yeah.
Wolves versus Southampton. Southampton getting a win against Everton, their first win. Wolves sit bottom of the league and having 2 draws in their last 2 games, but I think this will be a 2-0 win for Wolves. I think they are quite strong.
Game number 5 is
It's Brighton versus Manchester City going to the Amex.
going to the Amex. Yes, Brighton versus Manchester City. Right, in this, Man City losing their last game 2-1. Who would have thought that, against Bournemouth?
No, I thought Man City would win that, but they didn't.
No, they didn't.
Have they got new Red Bulls in there, Bournemouth?
They probably have. I think that's made that title race a bit tasty now, hasn't it? I think Liverpool are steaming ahead, and Man City and Arsenal are trailing because they both lost, didn't they?
They're saying, "Go on and slot. Let's go to win that league."
Right. So Brighton, how did they do?
They did all right against Liverpool.
So they lost, though, didn't they?
But they gave it go. They got a good manager there.
Okay, what are you going for on this one, then, mate?
It's gonna be another lose for Manchester City. Manchester City gonna lose this one.
Really?
I got a feeling Brighton will get the win. 2-1.
2-1. I'm going to go opposite to that. I'm going to go back to winning ways for Manchester City, and I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for Manchester City.
But they might be tied tonight because they got Champions League.
They might be, but they've got a big enough squad, and they've got a lot of good players. So I'm going to go over to Schnauzer Palace to see what Schnauzer's got to say about it.
Brighton versus Manchester City. I think this will be a 1-1 draw. Manchester City losing their last game and are currently also losing in the Champions League 3-1 to Sporting. Brighton also lost in their last game against Liverpool. I think this will be a draw.
Game number 6 is
Liverpool versus Aston Villa.
Liverpool versus Aston Villa. Top of the table, Liverpool.
Go on, Ancelot!
Against Aston Villa. Now, Aston Villa got a bit of a thumping, and
They got something at
Spurs.
They were winning 1-0 and they lost 4-1.
And we had to quickly rush over and watch expressions oozing. And he went on a rampage, slating Arsenal Fan TV, Robbie Lyle, and all them.
He was especially
funny.
was slagging them off after they lost against Newcastle.
It was funny. So we like watching expressions. Right. So what's going to happen on this one? Liverpool won their last game. We just mentioned that, didn't we? And Aston Villa lost 4-1 to Spurs.
I'm asking you, do you think Aston Villa are having a bit of blip?
Oh, it's only one loss, and
They lost
don't
in the Carabao Cup as well.
eh?
They lost against Crystal Palace.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see because they'll be playing in Champions League as well. Is it tonight?
Tomorrow. They got Bruges.
Yeah, let's see how they do then. So, what's your prediction for this?
I'm sorry, Villa fan and Kai, all the Villa fans. I'm saying 2-1 to Liverpool. Too good, and Salah's on fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree. I'm agreeing with a lot of things with you today. I'm gonna have to agree with you. Sorry, Kai. Sorry, Villa, mate. I'm gonna go 2-1 as well to Arnie Slot's Liverpool.
To the Redmonds.
Yeah. So that's our prediction for this game. What about you, Mr. Schnauzer?
Liverpool versus Aston Villa, 2 very good teams playing in the Champions League. I think this will be a 2-1 win for Liverpool. Liverpool currently playing in the Champions League now are winning 2-0 against Bayer Leverkusen. This is at the time of filming. I think this will be a Liverpool win.
Game number 7 is the Sunday 2 o'clock kickoff.
At the Old Trafford, Manchester United against Leicester City, our club.
Yeah, Leicester City not doing so good. They did play Manchester United only about a week ago in the Carabao Cup, and they lost 5-2.
I was there.
Yes, you were there at that one. But let's just point out as well, they did play our reserves, and we did make 9 changes.
Yeah, Spike Smurray did well on that day.
He did. But let's also point out Leicester went away to Ipswich at the weekend and were not very good and were very, very lucky to come away with a draw.
And also Jordan Ayew.
He scored in the 94th minute, Jordan Ayew did. And yeah, for large spells in that game, Ipswich looked good. So we definitely cannot play like that. And it was a team that all the fans wanted. You know, we had the team that everyone wanted, and they just didn't do it. So I think a couple of them were rusty, and they just didn't create anything. So we have to be better when we play.
We have to move on now.
Yeah, move on now, and we have to be better. So what's your prediction for this one?
I'm saying Leicester to win 2-1.
You're going 2-1. As always,
I'm backing my boys because I'm saying positive. I've got a feeling.
Yeah, as always, you're very optimistic, more than I am. I'll be happy to come away with another draw there, and I'm going to go for a Desmond Tutu.
Oh.
So that's my prediction and our prediction. Let's see what Wesley Schnauzer has got to say about this fixture.
Manchester United against my team, Leicester City. I think, unfortunately, Manchester United will win this 2-1. Manchester United in the week coming away with a draw, and Leicester City coming away with a draw as well, but Leicester didn't play that well. So this will be a loss for my team.
Game number 8 is...
The City ground is Nottingham Forest versus Newcastle.
Nottingham Forest versus Newcastle. Nottingham Forest are always strong when they're at home with the atmosphere.
I can't say anything. Chris was on fire.
Yeah, but Newcastle, they beat Arsenal in their last game. So have they picked up, or is it just a one-off result? Nottingham Forest, they beat...
Leicester boys.
No, in the last game they beat West Ham 3-0.
Yeah, they beat Leicester after that, and then they beat Liverpool 1-0. They got a draw against Chelsea.
Yeah, so they're sitting third in the league, and they're doing very, very well. It reminds me of a Leicester team not so long ago that was up there in the summit. But yeah, listen, fair play to them. They're playing really well, and Nuno's got them playing good football.
I like how they play in football, Dad.
Yeah. So, what's your prediction for this one?
I'm sorry, Newcastle fan. If you don't like Adam P, you don't like this. I'm saying 2-1 to Forest.
2-1 to Forest.
Chris Ward scored. I can see Chris Ward will score, and also I can see Gibson White will score for Forest.
Okay. I'm gonna sit on the fence on this one as well because Newcastle won their last game. I don't know if they've turned a corner or they're a bit more resilient. But Forest are a very, very good side and sit third in the league. So I'm going to go a 1-1 draw for this one.
City on the fence.
City on the fence, yes. And what about Mr. Schnauzer?
Nottingham Forest versus Newcastle. Nottingham Forest doing well, sitting third in the league. Newcastle winning against Arsenal at the weekend. I think Forest will win this in a 5-goal thriller, 3-2.
Game number 9 is
Tottenham Hotspur versus Ipswich Town.
Tottenham Hotspur versus Ipswich Town. Now, this is the Tottenham that beat Aston Villa 4-1 in their last game.
They're doing so well.
They're inconsistent, I would say. They're doing okay. They're inconsistent. They win 1 and then they lose 2, or they're not being consistently winning games.
And Poku is getting back the wins now. He's getting back wins. Dominic Solanke doing really well.
Yeah, he has. He's been turning out to be a good buy for Tottenham.
We're gonna have to say, Kulusevski, he's looking really good.
Kulusevski.
He's gone. He was at wing, but he's gone into the midfield. He's playing really well in there.
Okay, all right. And what about their opponents?
Ipswich Town. They got one more draw against us.
Yeah, they should have. Not many Town fans will say they should have won that game, and there was a penalty incident which I do think was a penalty, but it wasn't given, and we snatched a draw right near the end. There was limbs in the away end, and yeah, we went away with 1 point, but we can't. Well, I'm not talking about Leicester again. But Ipswich did play well, so I think they will give Spurs a game.
But the Kieran Cano needs to sort it out because they're going to get in troubles.
Yeah, so what are you going for this one?
I think sorry, it's with Alec Griffin fans and Griffin mum or Griffin dad. I'm saying 4-1 to Spurs.
4-1 to Spurs.
Mighty Spurs.
Earlier on, I said Wolves are the only team not to have won a game. I think Ipswich are in there as well to not win a game so far this season. What have I gone for? I've gone for a Spurs win as well, and I'm going to go a narrow 2-1 win for Spurs. So, yeah, that's my prediction. And we're going over to Mr. Schnauzer. What's your prediction?
Tottenham Hotspur versus Ipswich Town. Tottenham beating Villa 4-1 in their last game. Ipswich Town drawing with Leicester in their last game. I think Tottenham will be too strong for Ipswich Town and they'll win 2-0.
Okay, so the last game of the weekend is the 4:30 kickoff on Sunday, and it is
Chelsea versus Arsenal, the London derby.
And game number 10. So in this one, Chelsea v Arsenal will be a tasty fixture. Chelsea drawing their last game with Manchester United 1-1.
That is big for them.
And Arsenal losing their last game.
That's shocking. Shocked me. That shocked me up, Dad.
Did it?
Yeah, I thought Arsenal would win that against Newcastle, but they didn't.
They didn't. They lost.
They didn't put their chances in, Dad.
I think they're going for a little bit of a blip at the moment.
Martin Odegaard, I've got to say, Sleever is out. I got 2 injuries in there.
There is, and Robbie Lyle's not going to be very happy, is he?
No, and Troops.
Yeah. So, okay, what's your prediction for this one, mate?
I'm sorry, Chelsea fans, and Maresca, you've got to lose here. 3-1.
To Arsenal?
Yes, they go back on the winnings.
Okay, I'm going to sit on the fence on this one again. I'm going to go for a Desmond. I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. I think that should be the result for that game. And let's go over to Mr. Schnauzer for the last prediction of the weekend.
Chelsea versus Arsenal. I think this will be a 2-1 win for Chelsea. I think Arsenal losing their last game against Newcastle 1-0 have fallen off a little bit, and Chelsea drawing with Manchester United. This will be a Chelsea win. Thank you for watching, guys, and remember to like and subscribe to the channel.
Okay, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed watching our predictions, and put your predictions in the comments below and let us know what you think. If you don't agree with our prediction, then tell us what you think it should be. Yeah, remember to like and subscribe to the channel.
And we just played a lot. We need to get some rest and some sleep and some food, and that's it for the big weekend. Come on, you Mike and Foxies, let's go.
Okay. So,
let's get that 3 points.
All right, we'll see you soon.
See you at the Old Trafford. Come on.